to feel it.
What are you all doing sleeping? Let's go! Sleeping. Who told you your mission is over? Sleeping. You've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who told you you can sleep? You have all been partying. Where's Tom? You're sleeping. Pregnant women don't sleep. Right now, you're all pregnant. 10 weeks pregnant. And until you're delivered of that baby called winning, you don't get to sleep. You chose to be here. Nobody forced you. Marvelous, were you forced to be here? Onyekon, were you forced to be here? Ayo, who forced you?
No one.
Ella, who forced you? Musulin, who forced you? Who forced you, Christian? Why are you in your underwear? I don't want to see it. Where is Tone? Who is captain? Still captain. Go and find her. You've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you can't find her, you stay there. 2, 1. It's not coming back. Ella, by your rating, how was your performance last night?
By what?
I spoke English.
I didn't hear you.
By your rating, how was your performance last night?
1 to 10.
Do you think you're good enough to contend with Muslim?
Yes.
Muslim, do you think you're good enough to contend with Christian? Christian, do you think you're good enough to contend with Onyekon Sade? Onyekon Sade, are you good enough to contend with Ayo? Where are you coming from, ma'am?
I was meditating outside.
Meditating. Meditating on what?
My song.
Winning or losing? Which one?
Winning.
Winning. You were the only one who wasn't sleeping when I got there, but you were nowhere to be found. So your case is worse. They were all sleeping. Who told you you can't sleep? You can't. Until we're finished with you as members of the faculty, you can't sleep. There's no sleep for a hardworking human being. You work hard, you sing hard, and you win easy. That is how it works. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Nobody has a right also to give us third-grade performances. For some of you who had done that last night, it is completely unacceptable. For those who can dance, Christian, it is time for you to begin to learn the trade because you will need it if you eventually win. Onyekon, you can't hold back on your singing anymore. You need to bring it up. If you eventually win, people want to hear a serious singer, a serious musician. That's what we want. We don't want lazy men. Ella, you got the chance to come back here because the judges used their power of recall. They could have easily called anybody else, but they called you. You need to prove them right, that they made the right choice. Muslim, you need to remain consistent. So do you, Tung. Iron, marvelous. You need to do exactly the same thing. Consistency, not boredom. Don't get me wrong. Consistency, not boredom. So if you do songs and you bore people because they're used to your voice, bring something else to the table. Great job, Marvelous, last night. They all totally enjoyed it. But you forgot your words. You can't do that. Okay? If it was people who don't know the lyrics, you can fool them. Bob Marley said so. You can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool everyone all the time. Speaking of which, we've got to do tributes to Bob Nestor Marley this weekend. He deserves it, doesn't he? And so does African Queen, Mariam Makeba. We're doing tributes to her also this weekend. Now, apart from that, you've got 3 sets of songs to do. You have your own compositions, yes? And you will be privileged to perform with the former stars of this academy, of MTN Project Fame West Africa. Some of you have got Inyanya. One of you has got Tolu. One has got Kese. Another person has got Mike. Another person has got Praise. One person has got Chidima. And of course, another person has got the recent champion, Monica. So bear that in mind. Collabos are not easy. They're songs done by the former contestants who won, who became popular, who have been shown the light, who have walked the path of music, and who are still treading it and leaving their names on that sand of time. And apart from that, you've got songs performed by Latin Americans and Spaniards. And of course, you've got songs from the Caribbean.